with some of the gems and stuff we have, I might be underutilizing some of them against the stronger enemies, like the legates, like the mechapedes. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. This should be a pretty quick one today. And so when we do these lost missions at this point in the campaign, I mean, we're gonna do great. But I'm kind of thinking, like, how can I try something interesting? The last one we did was, I think we had 2 people out there to do it, and that was cool. This one, I think what we're gonna try is, we're gonna try just using the chem thrower, only. We'll have the other people there for backup, see how much damage we can cause with just the flamethrower against the Lost. I think it should be fine. I hope it's fine. But, yeah, we'll see. You might notice I sound a little different, and, if you can believe it, for like the 3rd time in 6 or 7 months, I've got like a cold or flu or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned, but hopefully it's a quick one, because yeah, it's not been ideal, you know? It hasn't been ideal for me. But that's okay. We battle on. I presume we'll be done XCOM within a couple weeks here. Real lifetime, I think. And then we'll be looking for some other stuff to dive into. Looking at like a Civ 7 run. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm not very good at Civ, but I think it would be fun. And then I'd like to get into some more like story-based stuff, and then really map out a plan for the year of like, here's the games we need to cover, you know? Okay, Bobby Smallbrain. I can't wait to read his bio. Assuming things go according to plan here. Okay, Cinnamon. With the Xenolator. Let's go. This is one of those rare times where I actually don't want to go high ground. Can I work my way in there? Somehow I can see this. Why is that? I guess the door. Interesting. It's funny that it's highlighting that tile, too. Should I just blast this and see what happens? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's super cool. That's super cool. So these guys, what can I do? What can I do with them? Can these guys go and do the rescue? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Tired of waiting around. And I guess we can allow them. We can allow them to Overwatch. But everyone has to stay behind.
All right. How many is that now?
Oh, jeez. I feel like we haven't seen a ton of brutes, eh? Okay, I didn't expect this many Lost to be running at us. So these other guys on my team are way busier than I intended. Okay, Cinnamon. Let's get you here.
Let's go.
That is not who I want. Nope. You can go here. Cinnamon. We'll go here. I did throw some attachments on this thing. And that's been pretty good so far. We have to navigate through here without any issues. It's interesting that some of these Overwatches are not going off.
We need to reach the group before that happens.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that, actually. What can I do here? Let's, yeah, okay. Let's grapple. Try to cover some ground here. That's fine. I think I'm just gonna dash this here. Everybody else will blue move. Oh.
Incoming fire.
Oh. I don't know why that happened.
Finally.
Okay.
Scanning. Okay. Overwatch.
I suppose I could use the Icarus armor to jump in there, grab the unit, and they can be our runner.
You want some more?
Like,
They're almost out of ammo for the turret, Commander.
these Overwatches, not going off. It's very strange. These guys have like, oh, that would explain it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so where is the body? It's this one.
Spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well. Without the VIP manning the turret controls, there's nothing keeping the Lost from overrunning this area. They're already closing in.
Whatever.
We could use the revive thing too, but this is way more cinematic.
Running.
Okay, now Cinnamon. How am I gonna pull this off? I don't know that I'm going to. Don't know that I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna have to take some hits here, I think, to abide by our self-imposed rules.
Here I come. The armor took care of it. Got point.
I know we're not gonna hit them with an Overwatch. We'll do a heal here.
Tired of waiting around.
They're gonna go and knock Tempest around a little bit.
We have to go around.
Standing fast. Be ready.
in position.
Okay.
Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get overrun. We're picking up more heat signatures than the sensors can keep up with.
Let's see if we can angle this just right. That'll do. Well, look at your range. That's freaking awesome.
Moving out.
Okay, everybody else.
Okay. Let's move already.
Stay away from the fire.
Evac confirmed.
We've extracted the VIP's escort. Once we get him patched up, he should be ready to
I was like, yeah,
rejoin
why
the
aren't these
fight.
Overwatches going off, man? Doy. It's not really a problem that comes up that often.
You can't handle me.
Now I think we could probably, well, we'll probably need one more turn. Oh, jeez. If those all land, like, that's...
Starting to get caught.
could be pretty scary.
Yeah. Location confirmed.
Let's move.
Okay, you, we're gonna go out in style here. That's cool.
Firebrand is the VIP safe on board the Sky Ranger.
Okay, everybody in.
Finally.
Sparrow.
Yeah.
We'll toss it because we got it. And I don't think I can actually hit them from here. I'm gonna be short. Oh, I can kill one. If I had the reloads, we could do it. You know what they say, always leave the place in better shape than when you found it. And that's what we've done.
Xcom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Okay.
We successfully rescued the expedition, Commander. The Resistance will be happy to hear it.
Yeah, so if you guys have suggestions for, like, I don't know if we would call them challenge runs, but just different things we could do to make these missions at least interesting, then let me know. I'll try some weird stuff out. Old Exalt, welcome. So Lee 12-0, Cinnamon 126-8, Tempest 10-1, Sparrow 13-2, Sugar Plum 31-3, Thunderbolt 7-1, and Bobby Smallbrain Looking forward to meeting you. Bobby Smalls. I don't know how many... This has to be the season where we've had the most characters get in, I would assume. I don't even know what our total deaths and stuff are at right now, but it's a lot as well. But our rosters is... We've hit that 70 cap a couple of times. Every time we do that, it's like a bit of a bad omen.
Officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment.
Yet to discover exactly what type of exposure led
Some minor wounds there.
lost
Unfortunately, no promotions.
but their numbers would indicate a widespread effect.
Okay, Bobby Brain. Let's do your promotion first. Okay, so we've got Marauder here. Shooting twice is really nice. We've Combat Medic with some healing, some threat assessment, and then the Sentinel tree, obviously pretty insane. There's a lot of discussion on Discord yesterday that I was reading, and a lot of talk about like the Sentinel tree and how, you know, I've become pretty reliant on it in a lot of our builds. It's like, it's super, super, super strong. And like some of the stuff with the Skira Daddy is like off the charts wild, so it's a cool tree. It's overpowered in some setups for sure. Like, I think the first time I saw it, I really liked it on our sniper build, because I was like, oh yeah, I mean, 2 sniper overwatches. And then like cannons became super rare for us, and they were also like our strongest gun because of the shredding, and that was an issue early. So it's been interesting to see how these kind of mold over time. What do we want to do here exactly? I mean, Locked On is pretty sweet. I do like this Cauterize, not something we get to use very often. Somebody else had this, and it was cool. Upgrades Aid Protocol to heal a small amount of health and remove environment ailments, like a medkit. Interesting. I don't hate that. Whenever you aid protocol, you also aid protocol yourself. This includes threat assessment, if available. So if we have this and this and this, everybody's getting... That's actually pretty cool. Traces of restorative chemicals are added to your smoke grenades, healing all units in the cloud for 3 health points at the beginning of each turn that they remain in the effect. I think I saw there was some type of there's some type of bug with this where it like persists after the smoke is gone or something like that. I remember seeing people talk about that. Anyways, let's take healing aid for 10. Let's take multitasking. We'll take threat assessment. And what do we want to do here? Ever Vigilant is always nice to have, but I'd much rather have, like, probably Opportunist, but I don't want to spend AP here. We'll just take this. Okay. Yeah, and he's coming in at a captain level. Like, that's actually... It's pretty nice. Okay, let's meet him. Bobby? Bobby? USA 97. Bobby was a low-tier executive with a big tech company before the invasion. He wasn't exactly great with the actual tech side of it, but he was very skilled in commerce, debate, and the aspect of keeping those under his management happy and content. Being unable to really keep up whenever his coworkers talked about the technical aspects of their jobs led to the others teasing him about his small brain, earning him a rather jeering nickname. Bobby took it in stride, though, which his coworkers enjoyed. Eventually, when his nickname was used, it didn't carry any malice. Rather, it carried genuine respect because he always tried to stand up for those under his management. Bobby took pride in mostly being able to stand between his employees and the company brass, who only considered the bottom line, and his employees held him in high regard during and at the termination of Bobby's employment. After the invasion and the implementation of Advent screening of managers, Bobby was replaced because he wouldn't stoop to the lows that the screening required of him, treating his employees as completely replaceable. Failing the screening also meant he was basically blacklisted from any company or firm. While jobless, Bobby tried a multitude of hobbies to get his mind off how terrifyingly mundane his life had become, now that he had no one to try and shield from the corporate demigods. One hobby that seemed to stick with him was the spark of excitement while doing anything that involved aviation. He learned to fly aircraft and was flying a small single prop plane and got fairly proficient at it. But even with this new time killer, having no real purpose for such a long time can break a man's will, and Bobby was no exception. As he was flying to quell his boredom one day, he saw what appeared to be the local resistance attempting to help refugees. He thought he might be able to do something, but before he could land and introduce himself, he spotted Advent agents approaching the refugees and resistance. Bobby did the only thing he could and landed near the resistance and offered to stall Advent with dialogue. He attempted to reason, argue, and otherwise befuddle the Advent agents and cause just enough of a disturbance for the resistance to get a head start and evade the Advent forces, but his tactics could only work for so long. This unfortunately led to Bobby getting arrested and charged with collusion, a hefty sentence that meant life in prison a short life. But the resistance he helped had one of his old co-workers in it, and they led a rescue to save him from the escort in the following day. See, being a good manager pays off. You never know. Afterwards, Bobby asked them what he could do to help. The resistance leader, who was his former employee, said, "You won't be in charge like you used to, and you've seen what happens when you try and reason with Advent, but you'll be able to help." Bobby responded, "Helping is all I want to do." I'm not gonna lie, that really caught me off guard. That was a very well-written bio. I figured picking up Bobby Smallbrain here was gonna be something pretty funny, but that was nice, it was cool. It also made me think, like, one of the things I really like about user-submitted soldiers is that you guys generally incorporate, like, little aspects of your real life. Like, I would assume whoever wrote this is actually into aviation and maybe flies. You know, like, that kind of stuff is really, it's very cool. And I love that he got the gremlin, because I kind of feel like that fits with the flying thing. Anyways, yeah, very cool. Happy to have you. And I feel like you'll probably see some action. Like, it's not entirely unlikely. Okay, let's focus on setting up here. What do we need to do? What do we need to accomplish? Supply drops available. Radio beacon. Got a new infiltration mission for raiding this, which I don't think that we need. Okay. Assassin weapons coming in 16 hours. That's cool. Gene mod on Ironwood. What else? This monument I don't think we're doing. Advanced sectoid genetics? No, that's fine. Codex brain. Who do we have here? Codex brain. Probably doable sooner rather than later here. Let's look at the list. So we have a navigator. A wayfinder. A few taipans, actually. Otherwise, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't know if can the warlock show up here? On this mission? I'm not sure. Probably. And then this is the one with the gate, right? So you get the thing at the end there, which is pretty cool. We just have to make sure that we've got adequate damage. So we're definitely going to need cannons, and we've got 2 of them out for a very long time. Tribal Chief is available though, which is nice, and Karabanog as well, which is really nice. Both that combo's sick. Who else do we have? Who do we have to scout for us? We could definitely bring Cybernetic and Old Man. That's fine. Who else would make a good fit for this mission? We could bring our mechs on this mission as well. Pollux could come out for healing and swapping, and probably a promotion as well. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's do it.
Setting course for Sector 2.
I'll walk you through the setup process here. But if you're not interested in that, then you can feel free to carry on in your day. So we have, hold on, Nightmare Hive. We've got so many golf balls we need to kill here. So blue screens are a must. We have one Malachim, couple Taipan, few Taipan. Okay, well, let's start with our for sure's here. Put these two in. We're gonna bring Tribal Chief, who's very close to his promotion as well. Pretty cool. I wonder if the Warlock is gonna come here. Maybe I should bring Warwolf with his Sacred Smoke stuff. That could be kind of cool. At some point, too, before we go into, like... I mean, even sooner rather than later, I should probably go through and optimize a lot of our PCS choices. Because we've just kind of been piecemealing them as they come. Okay, so Karabanog's in. We've got Tribal Chief. I should have unequipped before, but all good. Who else here? I feel like of our mechs, Petrol is probably our best. Our most, I would say arguably our most usable build. He's got Salvo, Killzone, Reboot specifically, very nice, and Overdrive, which not a lot of our other mechs have. This gives us some grenade coverage, gives us some shredding as well. We get the frosting. I'm not talking cake. Let's go Icarus here. Mind you, I think I'm gonna change that. I might go Rage, we'll see, but I think over here we're gonna put Icarus. And because he can carry heavy stuff, let's bring you out. Maybe I'll give you the Hydra projector. Just because then he can reposition to anywhere he wants. And freeze whatever we need. Right? Now, we don't have, like, an ambush. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Karabanog. Yeah. Karabanog, what should you wear? Let's go Serpent armor here. Emergency life support. Yes, I'm good with that. Now, we did talk about bringing Colics. Do we have a spot for Colics here? I suppose, you know, I could go no sniper. It's funny, like, I almost hate saying this out loud because I love snipers, always have, always will. But I feel like their utility at this point falls off a little bit. Like, you know, they've got one shot, but it's likely to hit every time. But outside of that, unless we kit them out with a whole bunch of other things, it's a little different. Like, if we talk about, and forgive me, I'm kind of just like sharing some thoughts here. But if we talk about, where is he? Nightfather. Might have missed it. Nightfather has a lot of utility because A, the psionic ray, but also just the keeper part of the tree, where we get the resupplies and all that kind of stuff, a little bit of the healing, the bandage throws. Like, I feel like, and with that cloistered shielding, probably our most overall, like, effective sniper, just from utility standpoint. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to bring Colics. I think we bring Colics here. Or Shrike. Because Shrike does have shredding as well as field medic. And we do need shredding. But Colix has last stand. Oh yeah, and so does Shrike. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, right. I remember. Also Maim is sweet. Also Blindside is sweet. Okay. Yeah, Shrike. Let's bring you. We'll bring Colix on the next one. Okay. So K90, you're good there. Cybernetic. Go plasma rifle. I still don't have the alien psyamp, but actually from this mission, we should get the materials that we need for that. So that'll actually be sweet. Superior grenade launcher is good here. Is there anything we want to take? Not sure. We are going to want blue screens, so I should probably take this and go blue screens. And maybe even blue screens on Carbonog. Because we're going to get, like, that super damage buff from... What is that called? Finale? What is that skill that Carbonog has? Am I misremembering who has this? For some reason I thought Carbonog had, like, that thing. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, maybe I'm confused. I'm sick. Okay, we'll take this. Ordnance amplifier now, which is sweet. We'll stick with the frost. For this, let's go Shred Storm. And we'll go Hellfire here. Don't need the Lost Lure. Honestly, EMP Bomb, I don't hate. I don't hate it. And then we can just take a regular old grenade here. Now, I want to make sure that we've got Expanded Mag, Autoloader Scope for you. Yes. That's great. Temnotic here. Oh, actually. No, we're not going to want to do that. Let's give you this Shadowlance. We'll go here. Oh, here it is. Battle Focus. That's where I missed it. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, sweet. So then for you, you're good. The only thing that I might be missing here is, like, potentially the war suit, but I think we're okay there. I think we're okay there. Let's go autoloader there. And maybe even an ammo slot for you. And we'll go APs. And then we're just going to bring smokes. All the smokes. Mine shield for you, I guess. Because we don't want him getting mind controlled or anything. So I get one smoke from this. And then I have this. Is that enough? Yee. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be. We also have, actually, we have Solace too. That's right. We do have Solace, but... yeah. You know what? I am gonna go double smokes here. And Solace. Now, ideally, Solace can protect everybody, but depending on how positioning happens and whatever, it's good to have a backup. So we've got a lot of protection from the Warlock's influence there. For you, we definitely want to go medkits. Now, you don't have Savior, but I tend to favor these over the regular medkits in this situation. I could even maybe do an ammo slot here. Let's go crit chance. And what do we want to give you? Go Talons. Why not? Okay, and then for psi stuff. Thunderous Roar. Dealing lightning damage, putting the target's psionic abilities on cooldown. So, I was talking with Reshi. There was a big group discussion on Discord. And one of the things that came up was that with some of the gems and stuff we have, I might be underutilizing some of them against the stronger enemies, like the Legates, like the Mechapedes. Now, I'm looking at this. I can easily hit robotic foes, sure. But it's lightning damage, and I know one of those units has, like, lightning resistance or whatever, like, reduced damage from EMP-like effects, so I don't know if this is what people were referring to or not. But this would be a good one here still, because of, the golf balls. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think. If there's some gems and stuff that I'm underutilizing, or some heavy weaponry, like, be specific and tell me, like, you know, try out this different stuff. I'll totally give it a whirl. We already have Void Rift, so yeah, Thunderous Roar looks okay. Deals acid damage and panics might be kind of interesting as well. That could actually be something interesting against Legate or Mechapede type units, right? Because they take the acid, they take a lot of damage ticks. Interesting, yeah. That's something to think about, I guess. Let's bring it out here. And then what else do we want? We have this marionette control. That could be kind of cool. Seize control of a robotic target, 5-turn cooldown. And then what else could we try here? We do have that Aurora Wave combo that I really like, but I should take this just because we get the extra gem slots, right? And same thing with if I do like, well, hold on. Like, I should almost just give him Insanity and Schism in here. And some of these things, like, jeez. Yeah, like, some of these things would be awesome for him. Maybe I'll just grab Mind Over Matter right now. And then if I did... what else? I mean, Rupture 2 would be sweet for him. He's really become like a super soldier. This, I don't know. I don't love this. I just feel like hunkering down to buff by 15 doesn't feel that... it just doesn't feel good. Could be wrong. Shadow Step for us could be pretty cool too. You know what? I'm gonna take that. And then I might even just give you Shredder for more shredding. Why not, right? And then I can do this. We'll do the Schism Insanity combo. And that you kind of always want to have because it's a nice pairing with the Void Rift stuff. Alright. What else should we give you here? What we could do is make upgrades available. That's pretty solid. Maybe instead of this laser sight, we'll go scope. Make sure we hit stuff. Hair trigger scope expanded for you, definitely. Autoloader, experimental mag. Yeah, your aim is pretty bad. But those autoloaders, I don't know. Are they broken? I think they're probably broken. You've got the Overwatch stuff, and you definitely want to have... yeah, this is probably the right situation too. Although I could argue with the kill zone, you want to have the reaction fire stuff. But honestly, kill zone, while great, doesn't often have the opportunity to just be incredible. Because it can get canceled in a lot of ways. A lot of things can go wrong. When it goes off and it hits and you get to shoot all your stuff, like obviously that's insanely cool. But it just doesn't always work out that way. Okay, so you do have salvo, which is cool. I think we're all set there. We'll keep the... well, should I keep the fire for the Taipan? There are 3 of them versus 1 high Malachim. Yeah. The other option, I suppose, is I don't take the Praetorian Nanogel, and I take, like, Venom rounds here just to cancel reactions of the high Malachim. Because those units, it can come and, like, stun your guys. It's very, very annoying. Although we do have Solace and stuff, so maybe that's not a big concern. But they can still dish out a lot of damage. I feel like the Taipan are usually a little bit weaker, so we can kind of handle them in that sense. And then what we'll do is we'll bring 1 Incendiary Bomb here for Taipan, so we have this extra setup. I don't think we have any poison grenades. We don't have any acid bombs either, but yeah. And we'll try it with the psionic thing. With the evil gaze, right? Okay, guys, I think this is going to be our squad here. Shrike, Cybernetic, Tribal Chief, Warwolf, Carabanog, and Petrol. Let me know your thoughts on all the things that I had kind of asked your opinions on, and I'll make sure to dive into these comments when this video goes live and take a look there. But yeah, actually really quick before we go, what we can take a look at in the Proving Ground, just to see if there's anything that we've kind of been neglecting. We pretty much have everything in here that we might want. We're not really using rockets. That is probably something I'm underutilizing for sure. Because there's probably some stuff in here. Like, I don't know what thermobaric is. Is that ice thing, maybe? Napalm, phosphorus. Could be interesting. The grenades, we do need, like, an acid bomb at some point. It would be nice. Gas bomb would be nice. Not super crucial, I guess. Heavy weapons. Like, the throwers. I don't know. Powered weapons. We do want a blaster launcher. Those are kind of nice. But also, you know, that Hydro Projector's sick, I think. Just that crowd control is super cool. Build combat chips for 38 supplies. Nah. I mean, it is something that the team could just work on, I guess. Instead of this place just being empty. The experimental heavy cannon shells. Improved heavy cannon shells. Yeah, we only use these sparingly. But anyways, this is for you guys to suggest if you have any thoughts on it. Because there was a lot of thoughts on the Discord. I thought it was a very interesting discussion. But I'll post it to you guys as well. So, thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.